What's up, guys? This is B Red,
And this is Blake Ryan.
and this is Poor Therapy. So we haven't done a podcast in close to 4 months due to just life complications, situations, stuff like that. We're trying to spark it back and bring it back and whatnot, and
Trying to revive it here.
yeah,
Just get back to it, really.
yeah. I remember stare at the camera.
Yeah. I'm gonna stare at you, beautiful.
But yeah, we're trying to spark up the motivation and everything to get back on track and finish what we started.
Yeah.
But
It ain't really a finished here though. It's
yeah, I
kinda
mean, it's kind of just like a go because, like, all right, so I've had a lot of time to think about like the podcast and everything,
yeah.
and if I think, all right, so like if I think like I want to like put a bunch of time and everything into it,
Yeah.
it kind of takes over my life. And what I thought about, like, what I really want to do with it is like I still want to like talk to people. Like I was going to talk to you about it. We got somebody that wants to come on,
Yeah.
and we got to figure out what day and time or whatever we can do that.
Can we say this person? You haven't told me.
Well, yeah,
this
it's Mr.
person's
Smith.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He still wants to come on.
Yeah, he still wants to come
Mr.
on.
Smith.
But what I want to do is I just want to like continue to talk to people, whatnot. But I don't want to lose my life trying to pump up something. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying.
And I don't want to put my friendship with you in jeopardy because I want the podcast to blow up and this and that. Like, I've had time to look at the reality of it, and the reality of it is us blowing up is very, very slim.
And I want the experience before I blow up. I don't want to blow up and then we not be able to hold that standard because we ain't done it long enough.
Well, we gotta, because
I think clips would be good though if we clipped our shit. You
well,
know
I
what I'm saying?
actually have something for that.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna try to dive back into all that crap and get back on track and whatnot. But yeah, we're just trying to restart it and just try to get back on track before I lost electricity in half the house. And
Tell them what happened, kind of. Give them an update.
all right, so here's what happened. It was January 1st, the first day of the year. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go TikTok live.
Oh my God, Brad. Shit.
I forgot all about it because I haven't done it in forever.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
God, dude, that noise scared me. I was like, what is that?
I gotta switch. Time out, guys. Sorry. God, I got a lot of comments and shit on here that I haven't been on this in forever.
I know. I see the notifications. I thought you was on there like doing all kinds of work,
All
bro.
right, give me 1 second. Sorry about this, guys. This is unprofessional.
We are unprofessional, but that's what makes it real, Yeah, I've had a bunch of life stuff going on. That's why I haven't been around. That's why we ain't been doing the podcast, really. But it's good, because now we got a bunch of stuff to talk about. What's up, guys? This is Blake Ryan.
This is B-Rad.
And this is Poor Therapy.
And this is just for, like, the TikTok people. We're just restarting the podcast.
Reviving it, trying to bring it back.
All right. So it was January 1st, the first day of the year. Carmen's getting ready for work.
Yeah.
All right. She wakes me up 3:00 in the morning. I go to work the same day, but I don't have to get up till like 4:30.
Yeah.
She wakes me up. There's no electricity in the house.
Oh my God.
And I was like, dang, did I forget to pay the power bill? Like, what's going on? And she was like, I was straightening my hair and something flashed. And I was like, all right. So I get up, I look at it. She shortened the plug-in or whatever because there's a necklace up in the thing. And it got in between the electrical plug and the
what?
And it shortened out. Well, it ended up breaking a few wires, and the wiring in this house is old.
Yeah.
So I called around and everything, tried to get quotes and stuff, and some electricians was like, well, it's gonna be a few months before we can get out. And then one dude was like, well, as soon as I get out of my car, it's gonna be like $300.
Oh man.
He was like, more than likely, we're just gonna have to rewire the whole house. That's $15,000. I was like, oh
And you
my.
got like bust into the walls for that kind of shit if you can't get.
Well, yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I ain't got 15,000 just laying around. So after like 2 weeks of just kind of sitting around the house with
No power.
we had power because like I said, like the bedrooms.
Well, like you didn't have no power in your kitchen. What'd you do for like?
I just didn't have lights.
Oh, okay.
I had power. Like everything still worked. The fridge, microwave.
Oh,
I
right,
take that back. My microwave did not work, but
Oh,
everything
shit.
else worked. The
Yeah.
fridge, everything we needed to live worked. We just did not have any dining room lights. We didn't have any living room lights. We didn't have any kitchen lights, bathroom lights. The lights were out. So after 2 weeks of like moping around and like I don't have like 15 grand, I was gonna pull it from my 401k, but the limit was 10.
Jesus. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I was just like I was kind of in a bad mindset. I'm not gonna lie, because I was feeling kind of like a failure in a way.
Because you do your best every day, bro. I can say that about you.
I was like,
you feel trapped.
Well, I was like, I got this house, but it feels broken because I don't have any electricity in half of it. Well, the light part, like we could still plug in. Like I had a lamp in the living room.
Yeah.
But
you done what you could.
Yeah, I did what I could, but I was kind of in like a down like viewpoint or whatever, and I was like, you know what? I was like, fuck this. I was like, excuse my language. I gotta get back onto that. But I was kind of like I was feeling like a failure.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, my kids and everything, and Carmen, like we're kind of in the dark, like we're in a broken house, and it was kind of getting to me a little bit. And then I sitting there on the couch, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I could either mope around or I could actually do something about it.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me watch. I watched like 500-600 YouTube videos. Like I'm not gonna lie, like
it takes a lot, bro.
Well, I watched a crap ton. And it was just about like different like electrical problems and this and that, because I figured like I might run into that, so
yeah,
I might want to like brush up on it. So I can't tell you how many videos I watched. I watched a crap ton, and then went to Lowe's, got electrical wire, got like new outlets, new light switches, and everything.
Yeah,
and then ran the wire from the breaker box to the junction box in the bathroom, and then spreaded them out to where they needed to go. The hardest part was because this house is so old, there's not 2 power wires on the light switch.
Yeah.
There's only a power wire and then the out. They call it like a pulse switch.
Mm-hmm.
A pulse, PUSLE or whatever.
Yeah.
But what that is it allows power in the bottom, and then when you flip it up, it takes the power from the top, and that's what you hook into the light. And it took me forever to figure this out. Like, and I even called like an electrician, and I was like, I don't, because you probably have no idea what I'm talking about right now.
I took 2 years of electricity, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right. Well, I was talking to the electrician about it, and I was like, dude, I can't figure out this light switch. Like, there's not 2 powers on the light switches in this house. There's only one.
Yeah.
And he was like, send me a picture. So I sent the dude a picture, and then he was like, oh, that's a pulse switch. Like, all you do is just run the power to the bottom, and then up top, that's what you hook your ceiling fan into and everything, and that gives it power and whatnot. So I still have to take the living room light down and the kitchen light down to fix those wires. But everything else is fixed.
Well, bro,
well, wait a minute. Other than the porch lights. So the porch lights, I don't know what they did. There's like 5 different wires that goes to the porch lights.
Yeah.
And I can't figure it out. So I've decided that this next 2 years I'm gonna save up $15,000, and I'm just gonna have the whole house rewired.
All right, that's good.
That was the power situation, and then we had a family death that happened in the family. It was Carmen's grandma.
Damn, man, I'm sorry. God rest her soul.
And that she was She was like a good old lady. Like she was funny and everything, but yeah, she passed away, and then yeah, just trying to get over sickness. I think in the last 2 months, we've all been sick in the house.
Yeah. I know we've been sick at the house too.
Trying to think of what else. The dog keeps getting sprayed by a skunk.
What?
The black
The dog I like, or
Sky, the black one.
I think I like the Shih Tzu. Is that what
Yeah,
that thing is?
you like Archie. Nobody likes Archie but you.
Oh, I
Dude,
love him.
let me tell you something. That dog has gotten so spiteful. All right, so apparently this dog, before me and Carmen got together, was like the most lovable thing ever. All right,
Yeah.
she brings it down here. He pisses and shits on the floor anytime he wants.
Yeah.
Like we let him out every other hour. It does not matter. He'll come back in, piss on the floor, and like that right there, like I can't handle that.
I
But,
guarantee it, bro. I know how it is.
And then ever since we had the baby, he's so spiteful.
Oh, he wants attention, bro.
Yeah, but it's so aggravating. But
I get it, bro.
let's see. Other than that, just trying to get back on track. I'm gonna have to repaint the walls because, as you can see behind you, like the baby is going to town on the walls. And I scratched up some of the paint. So
Is she just picking at it or what?
yeah. Well, I scratched it from like screwdrivers and stuff, constantly going back.
Was she watching you do it?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's what made her. She wants to be like
But,
daddy. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, other than that, just trying to get back to normal. Eventually, paint again, and then we plan on redoing Haven's room. But other than that, just trying to get back to
What's been
normal
going
life.
on at work? Just same shit. Just
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I haven't really been talking to anybody at work. I just been, going to work and just listening to stuff. I have been listening to like a lot of like physics books and stuff like that, like audiobooks.
yeah. Dude, I wish they would let us do that stuff.
Well, we're not supposed to.
Oh,
But I wear a beanie and
oh, dude, someone else.
I
No,
wear a
nothing.
beanie and I just keep one in and then the other one I can hear everything. So that's what I do.
Dude, if I started wearing a beanie to work, they'd be like, "What are you doing?" Dude, I forgot my hat the other week, and everybody was like, "You look different. Where's your hat? Where's your hat?"
Yeah. Well, how's your life been?
It's been alright, bro. I've been at work. I'm starting to train on the machine, so I'm
Yeah.
about to get promoted.
So, all right.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to ask if you.
So I'll be a machine operator. It's
Okay.
a good pay jump. So then I'm trying to buy my own house.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, me and my girlfriend that was together for 10 years we're better off as friends.
Yeah.
It's still a little awkward because I live there right now, but she's a good person and she's not like pushing me out. She's like helping me get my shit together and find my own place. And because I want kids and she don't. And
Well, I mean,
it's
that's
a
good
long
that
story.
y'all can end it on like that because
But
a lot of people can't.
Because we have actually talked throughout our relationship, like I wasn't embarrassed to tell her anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do that, bro, then people's understanding. They're like, oh, okay, Like,
Yeah, relationships are tricky though. Like, I mean, it's not tricky if the communication is good.
Yeah,
but it can get messy, especially if like cheating and backstabbing.
She
back
caught
and
me cheating.
forth.
She caught me cheating.
Yeah,
but I'm not really a cheater. Just stuff had built up, and we hadn't been talking.
Yeah.
And
now I got a question.
Yeah.
All right. What made you choose to go down that route instead of talking to her? If you don't mind me asking.
After years of like, man, it's such a long story. Like, I used to do drugs,
Yeah.
and when I would fuck up, instead of her being like, I would want her to be like, what's wrong? What makes you feel like you got to do this? But instead of
Like,
that, like cold shouldering me kind of thing. Like, but
yeah,
I get it. Like she's like, man, I'm tired of him fucking doing this. And a couple years back, I was looking at rings online, trying to get an idea of what she liked, and she like looked at me and was like, I don't know if I'd be able to marry you right now. This is 7 years into the relationship. We've already
yeah,
bought a house and everything together. So then I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? And then I slowly started wanting kids, and she definitely still don't want kids. And we grew apart in a different way. We grew as people, but we didn't grow together as people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good
But
thing is y'all ended it on like a good neutral ground.
well, she's a good person,
Yeah,
Like she said the other night, she's like, well, I could even like help you like get hooked up with another woman. You know what I'm saying? And
that would be
I
weird.
said, I appreciate that, but if you ask me to hook you up with another man, fuck no. I said, I am not doing that for you. No, but yeah, bro, she's a good person. Just yeah.
All right, now what is your
And it feels so good to have attention from a woman, like affection. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to explain.
okay? I'll take your word for it.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
really know. My rule is since I'm not religious or whatever, I keep like rules or whatever.
Yeah.
One of my rules is don't cheat, don't lie. Um, that's basically it. Like, if you're in a relationship, you don't want to start that the
See, I've done a lot of that in the beginning because, like, I didn't want her to know that I was doing drugs behind her back. So I was a liar.
yeah,
Then it took me forever to be a cheater, but once I hit that point, and I was. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. But
but we had talked about like I was expecting some of her that she couldn't give. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, some people just the they don't click right.
yeah, yeah. But it's been better now. Been great since we're friends.
No,
Yeah.
I mean that's good. I will say me and my ex are way better as friends.
Mhm.
Um, and that's just how things go. Now you have decided that like you want kids and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like just one or two or something.
Now I will say, kids put a tremendous stress on a relationship.
I guarantee it. But I'm telling you, bro, the stress I have felt over like
But
the
kids,
shit I've worried about, you know what I'm saying? It's whew,
yeah, I
yeah.
will. All right, so relationship wise, it will put a lot of stress on the relationship, just because like both people, when you have kids, like all right, so for Tuesday to Friday when I'm off work,
Yeah.
I have the baby because Carmen's working.
Yeah.
So, and then when I don't have her, Carmen has her.
Yeah.
So, we constantly we're just switching back and forth everything. So
But it's not like that forever. You know
no,
what I'm
it's not.
saying?
Which I mean, I've already made a couple plans,
Years go by quick, and the next thing you
and
know,
then she's in
she's
school,
10, and like you ain't
yeah,
really gotta watch them by that point. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
You do, but
yeah,
you don't.
yeah.
They're better off and everything, but it gets easy. I think it gets easier the older. But I will say I've been having a lot of problems with my oldest.
Oh yeah, she's a fucking
So,
hoodlum.
well, she's 7 years old, and
She is crazy.
she's
Well,
she's getting more like she won't listen as much,
yeah,
and I'll like I'll go into like the dad phase and like raise my voice and you know if you hey do this now and like get stern and everything,
uh-huh.
but I can tell it's not working as good as it used to, and I really don't want to like beat my kids,
Yeah.
but if it comes down to it and like she like just isn't listening, well then guess what, she's getting like a butt whooping.
It comes a point where you almost let them learn their own lessons. That's
Well, I don't know because I'll say like growing up, I got plenty of butt whoopings. All right.
Oh yeah.
So and it makes me mad. All right. And if she sees this, mom, she was so strict when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't back talk. I couldn't cuss. I couldn't cuss until I was 25.
Bro.
I
Your mom
couldn't.
is such a great mother.
Well, I mean, yeah, like it shaped me into the person I am, which appreciate and everything.
Yeah.
But the thing that makes me mad is she was like that, which I get it. Like, she was raising her kids, her grandkids. She doesn't have to raise. I get that,
Yeah.
but it's still like when the grandkids act up around her, she don't do nothing. She's like a totally different person from them when I was growing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I expect like the sit down,
Yeah. Yeah.
like that person. And it's just like just this peaceful person,
Now that you say it, I have seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it irritates me because that's not how it was when I was growing
Not
up.
at all.
I went to school with 2 black eyes before
Yeah.
because let's see, when was this? I was like 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. I can't remember. And I flicked my mom off, cussed her. I turned around, walked to my bedroom, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not done. And I turned around. As soon as I turned around, a candle hit me right in the face.
Oh my God. Glass?
Yeah, one of
Oh,
those old glass candles because she used to collect them. And I guess she got pissed off. She picked it up, tossed it, and then I just happened to turn around, and then it caught me right in the face. But yeah, my mom is totally different now. But I guess that's just how grandparents are. I mean, I'll find out in 20 years.
Your mom's the reason why I love spaghetti. Remember
Why
that
spaghetti?
Because that night I came to stay at your house, bro, she just made it so good.
That's
I
one reason.
demolished
All
the
right,
hell
so
out of it.
that's one reason why I won't eat spaghetti now. Growing up, we lived as like a huge family basically.
Yeah.
It was me, my 2 sisters, my uncle, his 3 kids.
So basically, y'all had to make like big pots of stuff. Like,
Yeah. It was either spaghetti,
vegetable soup, like.
Nah, not vegetable soup too much.
That would have been a good
It was
one.
mainly like spaghetti, pizza, like that was basically it. And I got so tired of eating spaghetti that I don't even like eating it now.
I love it.
Like
I can't every day.
I can't tell you last time I ate spaghetti.
I
just won't eat it.
I made it twice the other week.
Yeah. Ugh. But I don't know. It is crazy how like we all just grow up and then I don't know.
It is crazy,
It's
bro.
kind of crazy.
It's cool.
Like I wouldn't
cool to watch.
Like I'm 30 now. Can you believe that?
Yeah, you look about 40.
I don't know about that, but
I'm kidding.
I just never. I don't know. I never saw myself being 30.
Me either.
And I got to worry about mortgage and car insurance.
I know it.
And all this other bull crap. It's just I wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah, I wasn't either, bro.
And growing up, you don't even like. That's not even like a
conversation.
Yeah.
Like
then you just get thrown into it. And then I've noticed the older I get, we're all just like nobody really knows what they're doing. We're all just kind of like 90% of the time just winging it.
Everything we know we made up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're all just like winging it as adults.
Oh yeah. We're kids raising kids and yeah.
It's kind of funny though.
It is very.
But
it's cool to watch though. It's cool to like watch people grow and
yeah. I will say that it is.
There's people that don't know that, like, you watch someone from afar, not like in a weird way, but you watch them become a certain person, like in a bad way or good way, like
their choices and everything.
Yeah,
I get that.
I have a buddy I get weed off of, and man, I seen this Facebook post where he had mentioned to me before he had been through the same shit I've been through.
Yeah.
But in this Facebook post, man, where he has first got with his girlfriend and now he looks dead in this picture and not smiling at all. I mean, like a mean mug.
Yeah.
And then in this picture, he's all smiling with his kids. He's out of jail, working every day. Huge difference.
Well, I will say having kids gives you Oh yeah, another. I'll tell you. I'll tell you after stream. But having kids will definitely give you. I wouldn't even say motivation. Like it just feels like I don't even think about when I have to go to work now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, I got to do it. Like, my kids need a
Yeah.
house, they need clothes, they need food, they need like this and that. Like, so it gives you a purpose pretty much.
Yeah.
But the best thing about having kids, it's kind of sad, but then again, like it's not, is watching them grow.
Yeah.
Because like the baby now, Kaylin, like she picks up on new things every day, and then like does this, and she for some reason loves to dance.
That's cool.
Yeah, so like we'll be like sitting out here in the living room. We'll have some type of TV show, and if it has like any type of jingle or anything like that, she'll
She's
just like
dancing.
start dancing.
That's your oldest one, right?
No, that's my youngest. Haven is the oldest.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the one you're gonna have to watch, ain't it?
I don't know because the baby has got a temper problem.
Really?
Yeah, like she not so much towards like me, but when Carmen has her, she'll just like flare up randomly and just get mad and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Just kids.
I don't know. It's something that popped up on Twitter. It's just a thing trying to sell us views and whatnot. I'm so tired of getting messages from people.
Oh, dude, I guarantee it.
So like to do this podcast, I joined a crap ton of Facebook groups and this and that and whatnot to learn, how to do all this.
Yeah.
What to expect and
now they're
whatnot.
always messaging you.
Well, no, it's just like the same people that's joined into the groups and whatnot. Like I'll just randomly get a message and they'll be like, "Hey man, like you still doing the podcast? Like I can get you like 1,000 views for like $7.99 a month."
Why would I pay for that?
Well, that's the thing. Like, and I don't even know if it would be like real views.
It wouldn't, dude. It's all like
is it
AI robots.
Yeah, is it just like robot views? Like why would I want that?
And it's just enough views to kind of get you like bumped up into like.
Yeah, but apparently buying views is like what everybody does, but I'm not worried about buying views.
I mean, like maybe every now and again, but I couldn't imagine doing it every video. And like, I feel like I'm just lying to myself at that point. Like, look how many videos, like how many views. Like,
I mean, I will. All right, so I will admit we did buy, what was it, like 1,000 followers or something on TikTok
one time
just to go live because you need 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
So I did that. I was like, you know what? Like, why not? Like, it's gonna take us like a good 6-7 months to be able to get 1,000 followers. I'll just fast forward.
Hell yeah.
That's it. Other than that, I haven't done anything.
Yeah, because TikTok Live is where it's at, for real.
I mean, I
feel like that's where we get.
Well, did you hear about the Congress bill that they're thinking about passing that's going to ban TikTok and
why? It's just
you want to know? So if
ban OnlyFans if you're going to do that.
I agree with that.
God damn, man.
So another thing, we'll talk about that here in a second. But if you do your research, all right, you know about lobbies and like all that crap.
Yeah.
That's in Washington. So basically every single company has a lobbying party. And what these people do is they just pump tons and tons of millions of dollars into it. And then those people go and talk to the senators, the House Republicans, all this other crap. And basically, I mean, the only way I can see that, they get certain things done is by offering the Senate and Congress or whatever money.
Yeah.
And that's how like you get this law passed and you get this law passed and you get this banned. So basically, and I was looking into it, Facebook, Instagram, like all the other huge social media sites, has been dumping tons of money into trying to get TikTok banned because they're losing like millions and millions of dollars, all because TikTok exists.
Yeah.
And I mean, I hope it doesn't go away because I like TikTok, and whenever like I stay up a lot of the time at night, and I'll just sit on the couch and for like 40 minutes I'll just scroll on TikTok, and then I'll find interesting videos and whatnot. But I hope they don't ban it because
I hope they
I
don't
like
either.
it.
I ain't never like scrolled on TikTok, not one time. But
You would definitely get addicted.
I'm more of a YouTube Shorts kind of guy.
See, I can't.
That's all I got. I don't have Facebook or Instagram.
I can't get
or
into
nothing.
YouTube. I've tried, and
But
it's
yeah,
just the algorithm for TikTok is
Yeah.
1,000 times better, I think, than YouTube.
Hell yeah, I agree.
But another thing, to talk about that OnlyFans thing.
That's right. That's what I was gonna say next.
So there's been I was reading this article that I think it was like NBC or some other news organization put out, and they said that there's a huge surge of 20 to 40-year-olds leaving America to go to other countries like Japan, Taiwan, like other like countries
Yeah.
to find wives, because American women
Suck.
Well, it just said like American women are so hard to please and everything
Mm-hmm.
that 20 to 40-year-olds are leaving the country, finding like a wife or whatever over there, and then bringing them back.
Dude, I was talking to my ex last night, and I said I would love to go to Korea or like Japan, and she was like, "Why?" I was like, "I don't know, just different culture." And then I said, "And I think the girls are cute too. Like, they're just."
Well, here's the thing. So, because of American social media and how Americans are, we're so
fame obsessed.
No, I wouldn't even say that. We're so like out of touch with the world and how everything operates that a lot, and it's basically women now. A lot of women have like lost their, I wouldn't say value, because people are going to call me like Tate worshiper or whatever, but I mean, basically American women have lost their, I don't even know what to call it.
Bro, let me tell you this. So I've been on Tinder and stuff, and real pretty girls on there. They'll even message me first, bro. But they'll ask me for my Snap, and we're Snapchatting. I actually did get a Snapchat.
Okay.
But not even a day in, about 10 of them has already asked, like, "Here's my OnlyFans," like insinuating like pay for fun kind of stuff. And I'm like,
well, that's
I would rather take you out to dinner or a movie.
Well, here's the thing.
Anything.
All right. So basically, in my book, if a girl has an OnlyFans, you don't want to entertain it.
No,
because I mean, we're gonna get canceled. So if a girl has an OnlyFans, like, yeah, I get, like, people need money and this and that, and OnlyFans is a insanely easy way for mainly females to make money, and there's millionaires being made off.
Hell yeah.
So I can see why girls gravitate toward that, but the thing is like you may be living in like the moment, like while you have it now, maybe 5 years from now.
What kind of what are you standing on? Like, what is?
Yeah, what's your foundation? Like, your morals, your characteristics, like all that matters when you're looking for a soulmate.
Hell yeah.
When you're looking for somebody to live with.
If they ain't looking for a soulmate ever, then cool. But
don't move that. That makes too much noise.
Oh, does it? I couldn't hear it.
But I just thought it was interesting that there's a huge surge of 20 to 40-year-olds leaving the country to find their soulmate.
Yeah,
because American women,
just a good woman, not even a soulmate, just a good woman.
Well, women in other countries are like how they were in America, but like 40 years ago. They're more. They take more interest in you.
Yeah.
They're more about like the wife type life, if you want to say it. I just thought that was interesting.
That is interesting.
And the way I see it is, if it keeps it up, we're just gonna have a crap ton of foreign women in America, and then all the American girls and whatnot, they'll have money, but money ain't everything.
Hell no, not at all.
I learned that about 5 years ago because I did a little test.
Mm-hmm.
1 year I worked like crazy. I worked like, what is that?
What is that?
I don't know. I'm not accepting. Somebody wants to join, but
It's been a while since we've done that.
yeah, but the phone's too far away. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I apologize. Do you want to accept it?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like with the stuff we're talking about right now, it's gonna be an argument.
It might be.
I feel like it.
But yeah, money ain't everything. Because about 5 years ago, I worked every day. Well, I wouldn't say every day. I worked 6 days a week. I ended up making, I think it was like 108,000 at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, without a doubt, that was the worst year of my life. Like there was no, I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah,
I would not do it again.
I'm sure there's some women on there that's been put in a certain circumstance to where that was a good way. If you plan on deleting your OnlyFans at some point,
Here's the thing, though. Anything you put out on the internet,
oh, it's always there.
It's there.
Yeah.
So even if it's OnlyFans, even if you think like, oh, this is like private or whatever, it's not. It's not, because basically what people can do is they can just easily
Screenshot it.
screenshot it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some type of internet sites that just give it out for free and whatnot. But anything you put on the internet it's never gonna go away.
Yeah, that was like one of the first things we was told about the internet. Yeah, I remember that.
But I don't know. But I mean, I get why girls would want to do it. Money makes the world go around, and
Hell yeah.
Money is worth less, but now it seems like we need it more than ever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of funny how that works, but
the value of it is so.
Yeah. Which groceries now are so fucking. I hate going to the store now.
Me too.
Because then I'm just like, well, here's $100. Here's $100.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, we got 2 kids and then me and Carmen.
Yeah.
So I'll get. What I usually do is I get food for the day.
Yeah.
So I don't go and which I mean, it probably would be better off.
See, we do that. We do that.
It would. I mean, it'd probably be better off if I did it for like the week. But I don't even know what we're having for tomorrow. Like we make that decision the day of.
Yeah, we do too, but we had the meat in the freezer at least. We just lay it out.
We got hamburger frozen. Other than that, that's it.
Oh shit.
But yeah, we eat the day of, and
I'm gonna grab my drink, bro.
All right, that's fine.
Entertain them real quick.
All right, I'll do my best. But yeah, guys, we're just trying to get motivated again to do the podcast. It's been 4 months since we've done it. And yeah, we're just trying to get back into it. Me and Blake has both had to deal with life complications. That's why we put it on hold. But now that, we finally got somewhat back to normal. I mean, it's not 100%, but it's, we're getting there. We're going to try to start doing it again. I'm going to start promoting the videos again. Going to start making videos every day, trying to promote the podcast. And yeah, we're going to start having people back on the podcast. The next one's going to be our old English teacher, Mr. Smith. I got a lot of respect for Mr. Smith. I don't know about Blake, but I like him. I think he's a pretty good role model for.
I like him too. I can't wait to talk to him about that whole incident because I know he remembers it.
I doubt he does though, because there's so many students.
Bro, I was a senior when that incident happened. We was in 9th grade.
All right, well, don't talk about it because we'll talk about it. All right, easy. We'll talk about it on the podcast when we have him. But
I'm excited for that. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I am pretty excited about that. which I'm gonna, after we get done with this podcast, I'm gonna message him and we'll figure out what day he can come and whatnot. But we'll figure that out after. But all right, let's see. What else was I gonna talk about? Oh, so do you know what cloud seeding is?
No.
So what cloud seeding is, and we've done it. America has done it for 20 years or so.
Yeah.
What that is you pump a bunch of basically metals into the cloud,
Yeah.
and it makes it rain. Well, China's been doing it. China's definitely been doing it, trying to get their pollution and everything, because they got like a fixed smog
Yeah.
throughout like a lot of their cities. So what they've been doing is just seed clouding or cloud seeding a bunch of making it rain, because when it rains, all that smog goes away.
Yeah.
Well, Dubai has been doing it, and Dubai is in the desert. Well, they've been doing it, and apparently they've done it a little too much, and now they're flooded. And I'm talking about like they're in a desert.
That's why I've seen videos of random rivers like being created in the desert. Is that why?
It might be, but like if you look at like if you go to Google Earth, whatever, all you see is like skyscrapers and stuff.
Yeah.
Surrounded by desert.
Yeah.
That's what that is. But since they've been cloud seeding and everything, they've gotten like 8, 9, 10 feet of water surrounded through like their whole city, which is kind of sane. But I mean, if you mess with Mother Nature,
Oh yeah.
it's gonna hit back.
Yeah.
But that's another thing I was reading about the other day. Yeah, I've been reading about it, like a lot of physics stuff. For some reason, I've been on a physics kick for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. Like trying to learn like quantum entanglement. Like
that
stuff is so hard to wrap your mind around.
Yeah, bro.
And
science is cool all the way around.
I like it.
Me too.
Like I said, like I try to learn new things all the time. But trying to dive deep down into like one subject, like quantum physics and like everything else that surrounds it's insane.
Yeah.
Like, all right, for an example, I bought this audiobook. It talks about like everything quantum physics.
Yeah.
Right? It's only like 13 hours. I've listened to it 3 times.
And I still
I still can't get my head around like most of everything it says in this book.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go through it because it'll just sound like crazy talk to
I'm gonna look into that.
Normal people.
Yeah.
But it's pretty insane.
But, send me a good video to get started on.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. What else can we talk about?
Let me think.
I
don't really know, bro.
Let's see. I've already.
But once we get off here, we get to talking.
Whoa. All right. Wait a minute. All right. So here's one thing Blake did not do when we was doing the podcast before. Okay.
What?
So video promotion.
Oh yeah.
So to make videos,
that's totally left my mind, bro.
Yeah. So I think you made one video.
It's been like 3.
And I've had I've had actually like 20, maybe 15 to 20 people keep asking, "Where's Blake? Where's Blake at? Is Blake still doing the podcast?"
Oh man.
And I just delete the comment because I don't know what to say. Like,
tell him that you know that he knows as much as what y'all know.
Well, but hopefully, if we're really restarting this and everything, you are able to make some videos.
I can make some videos
and put them out, because that's the only way anybody sees us. Because like I said, we're all right. Let's say like the whole live stream, podcasting is a tree.
Yeah.
We're like at the very, very bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
And in order to grow up, to get higher into the tree,
because people see the promotional videos before they see this.
Yeah, basically. Because it's all, well, especially for TikTok, like it's all about like algorithms. So if somebody's like looking up like, I don't know, like poor or something, or like therapy or
like
something
certain podcasts,
then our video has a chance to pop up and then people see it. or like if we have something in the description talking about like I don't know, like the flooding of Dubai or whatever. And
Yeah.
people are like our video might pop up.
All right. I get. All right.
So like it's basically whatever you're talking about in your video and you put in your description, you have more of a chance of other people seeing it because they're looking at like that. That's why like whenever I'm doing something,
Yeah.
like before, like if I was like, planting the
apple tree.
which the plum tree is alive. My plum tree I got up there,
Yeah.
it's blooming. I don't know about the apple trees because they haven't bloomed yet. But yeah, but just like make any video about anything.
When should we start promoting again? Now?
You could do it any time.
All right.
Like we could do it today, tomorrow. Like, but the thing is you got to stay
consistent,
steady with it.
Yeah.
Because from what I've read about the algorithm is if you're not steady with your videos and the build up, like it's hard to put into words. So like basically our poor therapy thing is I don't know. I can't put it in
It's
words.
almost like just think of something that used to be popular on YouTube, and then once they stop putting out videos,
yeah, it dies.
It dies. Yeah.
So that's why like when you're putting out videos, you're helping it grow, and then it's adding more to your like algorithm code or whatever.
Yeah. All right.
And then eventually, you get a good video about whatever, and it blows up, which causes all your other videos because people see that video. And they're like, oh, well, let me check these people out. And they watch all your other videos. And then those blow up.
All right.
Then you have a little, success trickle into the podcast. And
you have
instead of having like 0 or 4 or like whatever viewers, we'll have like 10, 20, 15, like whatever.
That'd be nice.
That's basically how it is. So you just got to keep like putting out videos to let it grow.
Yeah.
But let's see what else. I was gonna say something and I totally forgot it.
Bro, I had my mind full of stuff before I pulled in. Then once I got here,
that's how it works.
And we had a hell of a conversation going before we got on here.
I know.
But then we had to like restart and like
you got to reset your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
And then like do you still get like when we go live like that weird like I don't even know what like it's like a weird feeling?
No.
I kind of got it. I guess that's because we haven't done it in a while, but I'll get back to normal after our next one.
I think it's different because you sit right there, so you get to see like if people's watching. Like
I try not to look at any of this and just stare at the camera, but I'm always like when I'm talking, just like going back and forth.
So. Yeah.
But hopefully, whenever we can schedule our next podcast, I can get Mr. Smith on, and I think that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that is going to be a good one because it's going to like give us. He's going to be talking about how he was as kids, and we're going to be like, "No, Mr. Smith, no, he wasn't. No, he's going to be calling us." Oh man.
Well, I can already let people know. Like when I was in school, I didn't take it serious. I did the bare minimum, and that's one thing I do regret. I wish I would have took it more serious.
Me too.
And got more out of it.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'll say like 100%. I didn't get nothing out of high
school. Like learning is fun.
Well, that's how I am now.
I get generally excited when I start learning something. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. I wasn't like that at all in high school though.
I wasn't.
I was just like, you know what, fuck this. Like even in high school, I knew like all the kids I seen like didn't matter.
Yeah. I knew that too.
I was just like, when we get out of here.
So it's almost hard to like even
take it serious.
Yeah, like put in effort because like you feel like
it
ain't nothing to grasp onto when life sits in.
Yeah, and then plus I was extremely addicted to zombies, and there was this other game that I was really addicted to, and sometimes I wish I wasn't addicted to it, but then again, like I look back on it, I'm like, that was like fun times and whatnot. And
zombies is better now, bro.
No, it is not. All right, that is one thing. All right, so the new Modern Warfare 3 zombies
It's awesome.
suck.
No.
My bad, I got to pull the mic back a little bit.
No, bro.
The new Modern Warfare 3 zombies suck compared to the
No.
Black Ops 1, 2, and 3.
I was so bored on them zombies. I would get by round 20. I'm like, we got every door open.
Well, here's the thing.
We're running the same routes. I'm
Yeah.
bored to death.
No, you did the Easter egg. So,
No.
like, you know, like the contracts
Yeah,
and
but
everything
yeah,
you
but-
do.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
you
just
can
so
do the
lame.
Easter egg. No, the Easter egg was fun.
It's Easter eggs in the new zombies too, though.
Yeah, but the new zombies suck.
No,
ass.
don't, bro.
You got a time limit of like 40 minutes to do
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
You can
to do
extend
whatever.
it. Bro, I got to show you only a glimpse of it. I'm telling you.
No, I played a little bit after.
No, you haven't gotten to tier like 3 and tier 4.
No, I have not got there. But I played like 2 or 3 games after I played with you.
I'm telling you.
Well, it was like the next day. And I will say, like, there might have been like 5 minutes I enjoyed it.
What?
And then after that, I was like, man, this fucking sucks.
No,
like,
it don't.
Like,
I have a
I couldn't understand how you like the new zombies.
I love
because they suck.
I love it, bro.
I don't know how.
That's all I've played.
I'm still gonna give it, like a chance and everything, but it's not the same. The Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is not the same as the Black Ops series, which Black Ops 2 in my book was the best one, but it's just not the same.
I hated all
like
them zombies.
I love like the round thing because like the rounds like it can actually prove like how high you can get.
No, I didn't like the rounds.
Well, that's because you suck.
I did suck. No, he was a zombie god.
He was down by like round 20.
Bro, because I would be so bored of just
I was
running
just
the
walking
same
around.
routes and like, oh my god.
That's why you change it up a little bit.
Yeah,
That's why like I would go.
the second I change it up is the second back. Bradley, come save me.
Well, I would change it up and be like, you know what? Like,
I'm a knight.
in this game, I'm not even going to use Juggernaut.
I know.
Or like in this game, like I'm just going to knife or like use the rocket launcher. Or, like I would just choose something.
The zombies loved you or hated you. I can't decide which.
Well, I just devoted so much time that I learned like the zombie patterns, and what I mean by that is like
how they swing.
Yeah,
and,
how
like,
they swung and like ran, and like I could time it out perfect.
Yeah,
like I knew like where I could go, where I couldn't.
I know, bro. You're so good at it. God darn.
That's one thing I do miss. That was a lot of fun.
I hated you. I hated it. How good you would be at it. But how did he get through that horde of zombies?
Yeah, especially when you had like the ballistic knives and you could revive people with them, and I would just like run through and just like
yeah, bro.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
It was fun to watch you, but I hate it when
one thing I regret not doing when I was playing zombies is streaming. Because I felt like if I would have streamed
at
it
the time though, it was so
streaming at the time wasn't like it is now.
You didn't just turn on your phone and hit live.
Yeah,
it's like you had to upload it and then download it.
Yeah, but that's another thing I thought about is getting something set up to where like we could stream and like play with people. So like I would basically make like another channel, or not another channel. I'd make like a sub channel on our Poor Therapy channel,
bro,
and just put out like our gaming.
That's why I like playing zombies, bro. Because people will come and revive you, and like you meet different people. They can invite you to their squad.
Well,
like in the match.
I only thought of that because like at night from like I don't know 10 to 3 o'clock, I'm up just playing the game and whatnot, and I figured like if I could record that, just put it on
it'd be something extra.
The page, yeah, it could be something extra, and it's actually pretty damn funny at night because like I'll be playing with like Sean, you, Jay, and that's the time when I like to just settle down, experiment, just. For some reason, a lot of laughing happens at that time.
It does, bro. A lot of like...
Yeah. And I got to be quiet because I got kids and I can't wake them up. And then Carmen's asleep in the room and she's got work. And so I'm just like sitting there just laughing. I'm surprised there's a lot of times I didn't wake her up. But
I know, bro. I get loud too.
I haven't woke her up yet. Which there was one night I ate an edible.
Oh.
And I was cheesing hard.
I guarantee it.
So I used to eat a lot of edibles, and then there was a point where I ate too many, and I had a bad experience, and I stopped it. But I've recently kind of got back into it, but I still hold myself back from eating too many.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to that time when I got way too high off the one edible.
Oh, it's horrible, ain't it?
Oh my God, it was. I couldn't keep track of nothing. I couldn't I was having an identity panic crisis in my mind. I was just going I felt like I was going insane.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is going on right now? And I was like, I gotta go to bed. And then I went to bed, but I just stared at the ceiling for 2 hours.
That's funny.
So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm never gonna get like that again because that's too much. I can't handle it.
No.
I just like the giggles.
You didn't have no fun.
Yeah, there was no fun at all. The thing I like is when you get that giggling and everything just seems to be fun.
Funny, yeah.
That's the thing I like. I don't like where I'm just
yeah, no, that's not fun at all.
I'm just too far gone.
Yeah.
I don't know how people deal with that.
No, because people don't get like that. And if they do get like that, they didn't enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I actually know of 2 people that get like that, and they just I don't know, they just accept it that's
some people are like that. They just ride the buzz. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a guy at work, and he's just all the time just out there.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, that's one thing I won't even try to attempt is doing anything at work because I don't know how people do it. When I'm at work, I gotta be kind of focused and everything.
Hell yeah.
And
you got a forklift too.
Yeah, and I just don't know how. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have the mindset or what's that? Live age restricted. Your live age may contain themes not suitable for. I don't know what that is. But okay, that's the first I've seen that pop up.
Me too.
I guess no kids can join our stream on TikTok because it said live age restricted. So
good.
Which I'm fine with that because a lot of the stuff we talk about isn't really kid related anyway. So, yeah. You got anything else you want to talk about or?
No, not right offhand.
Not right offhand. All right. Well, we have been going for 57 minutes, so I think I'm gonna.
I think I have something for the next time though.
Okay. Well, write it down.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did earlier today. Is I wrote stuff down.
Can I see that?
Well, it's just a couple things.
I just want to see.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna end it here and try to schedule our next podcast session, and hopefully we can get Mr. Smith on. What was that?
What was that?
I don't know what that was.
No, me.
God. All right. That's weird.
I'm glad you heard it though. I was like, it sounded like I don't even know.
All right.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna schedule our next podcast session. I'll put it out in the video.
It'll be in a promotional video.
Yeah, be in one of our videos or whatever. Just want to thank everybody for just supporting us and whatnot, and we're gonna restart the podcast and just see how it goes and whatnot.
Get back to it. It's getting warm. I think we should take breaks when it gets cold. Maybe do one every now and again, and then when it's warm,
we'll see. Because
that's why I feel more alive when it's warm.
Hopefully this year, I have a plan, and instead of doing the podcast in the house or whatever, I'll have a different place to do it.
Okay.
But I mean, that's if everything works out. Whatnot.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you about that later.
All right. Cool.
But anyway, I hope everybody has a good day. Check us out, whatnot, and we'll announce when we do the podcast next.
Yep. Thank y'all, and God bless.
And this is Be Red Out. Later, guys.
Blake out.